Yeah. How do
The
you spell
koan,
koan?
Koan, the greatest koan that you'll ever hear is, what time was it? And I created it. Once again, thank you very much. What time was it? So if you think about what time was it, and then in a Zen monastery, you would think about that for a week, like all day long, every day, and then you'd come back to me with an answer. And what this does is interrupts discursive thought. One of the greatest problems of the human mind is not being able to shut the hell up. So therefore, one of the greatest problems of humanity is not being able to be quiet. Quietness requires embodiment. Embodiment is healing. Embodiment is connectivity because you surrender to the environment, and the environment is nature's nourishing. If you can't quiet the mind, you can't have embodiment. Body is the ground wire of the brain. Body downloads and digests the energy and information of the brain. When you're stuck in the head, you suck the power out of your body and you develop cravings. Negative electricity in the earth, positive electricity in the sky. You're a circuit. If you're in fearful clinging all the time, you can't be in this nature's nourishing. So you got to go to the farm and you got to look out at a vista and look at the ocean. And then that's the only time you're free. Or you go to Georgia and you land, there's big spaces of grass. Oh, now I can be free. Now you got to be free right in the other person's face. And that connectivity is healing, and embodiment is healing. So the mind has to stop. You can use self inquiry in the Vedas, the foundation of true yoga and true Eastern tradition origins in Sanskrit. All Eastern traditions come from Sanskrit and come from yoga. Inquiry means my mind, my body, my son, my mom, my car, my finances, my house, my clothes, my ice cream. All right, all these my's, and there's a difference between the my and the you, isn't there? So we're so caught with attraction and repulsion, fear and grasping with all of these my's that we just don't have any contentment. But if you follow the rules of the game of the GPS of enlightenment, you'll know that settling down is more important than action. And you can find out who the my is, the observer of your own thought, my emotion. Who's the my? The whole world wants you to identify with the external. It's incorrect. If you identify with yourself and you can sort through what's going on in yourself, you can find the observer. If you can find the observer, you're as good as enlightened because you know that the changeable world of circumstances is not you. You have to be a student. So you define what the curriculum is, what the university is, who the teachers that have authority, what the science is. You be a big girl and define it, and then go into the university and don't come out. You define what's good for you and your son and life and everybody, and do it. There's no end to it. But you've got to be in that. You can't be doing what everybody does, which is self will run riot. I'm going to figure it out. And you stay in a secret world of depression because you can't figure out anything. It's like a computer trying to be separate from the net. You have to be a quantum processor, quantum computer, which means you're connected. Not I'm the best. Actually, my family's the best. Actually, I know the best. Actually, I'm the special one. All of the depression and the need to be heard and valued is robbing you from being a committed student because you're taught that you're going to overcome the other and prove yourself. That's impossible. That's like trying to overcome the universe, burn the sky with a torch. Void overcomes pulse. You got to be the consummate student. Take whatever's useful. You can dismiss me. I'm just a human, but take everything that's useful and create the curriculum. And you'll find out that all of the Enlightenment traditions, they have the curriculum already there for you. but it's got to be understood by you or you won't accept it. You got to have reasons to believe.